have some people who are responding to an emergency right now, so some of the people who wanted to be here will be in a little bit later. I want to start this morning, first of all, by thanking the drum group and thanking our spiritual elder, Larry Stillday, for doing the opening ceremony, and make some acknowledgements to some of the organizers here who made this event possible. This is the second one. Last year we were really pleased with the turnout and the way things went and what followed after we had our sessions here last year. I'd like to thank the organizers. First of all, I'd like to thank the Red Lake Tribal Council and all of the members for supporting these type of events on the Red Lake Reservation. Chemical health programs work very hard to see that this summit is happening again this year. Project Safe Neighborhoods, Alice Benays, Department of Public Safety, the Red Lake Schools, the Red Lake Youth Council, Red Lake Gaming, and the Red Lake Casino for hosting this event. I know I'm going to be missing somebody. I apologize for that. But also I'd like to thank the Minneapolis Police Department and Fox Valley for graciously accepting our invitation to come back and facilitate the summit again this year. Thank you very much to all of those people. Round of applause, please. Come on, wake up. Come on, jeez. I'm also proud to announce that this year's summit, we're including a youth track this year. That was one of the things that was suggested out of the sessions last year, and also the Red Lake Schools was, they were limited in what they could do in attending last year, so we wanted to make sure that we reached out to the youth and talked to them and got their voices heard, because we had breakout sessions and stuff that happened last year, and the school was kind of bringing over classes whenever they could to participate, but this year they said we'd like to do something. And so we're really fortunate to have with us this week also some of Indian country's biggest and brightest stars from the hip-hop genre to come here. And they're not only artists who perform, they're also powwow people who travel circuit, singing and dancing, but they use their music and blend of entertainment to carry a message to Indian country. So it's more than just singing and dance and song. They also carry a message here of hope, encouragement, and also to help the youth in their struggle against suicide, drugs, gangs, and all those kind of issues. So we always want to make sure that we have substance to whatever it is that we bring to our community. And we're really excited about that. Happy Frijo is a very talented young lady who's been here at our youth conference before. She travels the United States and Canada performing, sending her message to young women and young men about suicide prevention, and also she's a very excellent role model. We're happy to have her. Also, Red Nation is hip-hop Aboriginal Award winners for Best R&B and Hip-Hop Group in Canada. They also do drug and gang prevention seminars and education. They'll be with us here also. So I'd like to thank the Red Lake Nation Youth Council members for recommending that we get these performers this year. I'd like to kind of summarize a little bit of what happened after last year. We said we don't want to walk away from this and then just 2 months out or a month out from the next summit start scrambling to try to get things done. You know, that's usually not a good thing. And I don't like meetings. I really don't like to attend a lot of meetings. I like to go into a meeting and come out of it with an action plan, have some sort of results. I don't like to just go to things and then next year we do it again. And we haven't really done anything in the course of the time that in between. So I'm really happy that over the course of the last year there's been a lot of work that has happened. A lot of positive things have taken place as a result of this summit, and there's been a lot of people out there who have on a consistent basis tried to address the issue of gangs and drugs and alcohol and all of the addictions that we encounter with our tribal nations. When we went to NCAI last year, Treasurer Siki and myself, we met with other tribal leaders there, and it was established there that in Indian country there was a plague of crack cocaine, methamphetamine, violence, drugs, gangs. Some of the Indian nations were really suffering tremendous loss, addictions, And it was established there that we needed to take a look at 3 component areas. One of them was prevention. The other one was law enforcement. And the third was treatment. How are we going to address these issues in Indian country? So we basically said all the tribes and the First Nations of Canada need to go back and prioritize and try to find out how we can address these 3 areas. And that was reaffirmed when we had the summit last year. A lot of those same things came out to the forefront from our community members. What I liked about it is when you had the breakout sessions, there was also council people here who actively were involved in those sessions, listened to the voice of the people, and things different from each district. You know, Little Rock to Panema was different. They had different issues, just like Leech Lake has similar issues, but then they vary from tribe to tribe. So over the course of the year, the schools here have stepped up their efforts at prevention, education. Yeah, what I really like to mention also is that we have 2 tribal employees who work for our chemical health program who are also school board members. One of them is Tom Barrett, who's the director of our chemical health programs, and Keith Defoe, who also works for our drug program here on the reservation. So that it's good to have people working within the school district who have experience in treatment and addressing these issues on a daily basis. So that's really an advantage for us. So the schools has worked to, in the classroom with the teachers, push more curriculums, get drug education out there.